Congressman Latimer. Mr. Speaker, I now yield to the gentle lady from Georgia, Representative Lucy McBath.
Well, I want to thank my colleague, Congressman Kennedy, for gathering us here this evening in this very somber anniversary. He truly is honoring his community in Buffalo very, very well. I actually have family members in his district. He is their member of Congress. 4 years ago, 10 innocent people lost their lives in an act of hate at a place that we all know very well. We frequent our grocery stores all the time. And a man decided that a group of people just simply didn't deserve to live because of the color of their skin. The shooter in Buffalo used an assault weapon so that he could kill as many people as possible in as little time as possible. And of course, we should all think that this is absolutely horrifying. Thankfully, though, he was brought to justice because our justice system took action and sentenced him to life in prison, where he is now. And the families of these grandmothers, these fathers and sons and sisters, they were actually able to take solace in knowing that something was done to ensure this man would never harm their communities again. And my heart remains with all the families as they remember their loved ones. I still pray for every single family, for every tragedy, because I know exactly how they feel. And that's what continues to drive me to action. These families, they deserved better. Every family that we lose across this nation deserves better. No one should be subjected to the violence while they go about their daily lives, running errands, going to church, going to the movie theater, going to school, going to festivities. Weapons of war simply do not belong on our streets. They don't belong in our churches, and definitely not in our grocery stores. The assault weapons ban, which I've held since 2023, has proven to prevent deaths by firearms. And I've also introduced the Go Safe Act, a life-saving bill that focuses on the internal operations of semi-automatic guns, not the cosmetic components that gun sellers tend to modify to find loopholes. It is so far past time that we pass both these bills and so many other pieces of good, comprehensive gun safety legislation to save lives and to ensure that no more families experience the excruciating pain of losing their loved ones in a senseless act of gun violence. This country deserves better. Our kids deserve better. And the victims of these senseless shootings, they deserve better. Every one of them. These pictures, these human beings deserved better. And they should be with us right now, enjoying their lives today. These men and these women, they deserve to see their grandchildren and children growing up to make their own marks in the world. The Gun Violence Prevention Task Force and Democrats, we've made progress towards a safer country with helping to pass historic legislation. But we've got to continue to stand for gun safety in this country. We're not going to forget those that were lost in Buffalo. And I assure you, I will not forget my son who was killed from unnecessary gun violence. And I will not forget all the children at Sandy Hook. And I will not forget all the children at Parkland. And I will not most certainly forget the everyday gun violence and people that are dying in our communities every day and nobody even knows their names. They don't get the big headlines in the newspaper. No one talks about them nationally, but their families suffer in silence. We're not going to forget those that were lost in Buffalo, and we're going to continue to fight to end gun violence because hate absolutely has no place in this country. And I yield the balance of my time.
Thank you, Congresswoman McBath, and thank you for your extraordinary courage and leadership in taking that pain of yours and your families and turning it into triumph and turning it into positive action for our communities and our nation. We are indebted to you. Mr. Speaker,